Now, diagonalization of the matrix by orthogonal reduction. Previously, we have diagonalized the matrix by general procedure, normal procedure. Now, we are using one technique, orthogonal reduction. What is orthogonal reduction? Just little bit difference is there. Now, first step, given matrix A equal to A11, A12, A13, second row A21, A22, A23, third row A31, A32, A33. This is 3 by 3 matrix. This is the first step. And whatever they have given matrix, that matrix only we are considering here. Every type 3 by 3 matrix only in our syllabus. Consider the second step. Find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix A. Means again the same procedure. Already we have done the procedure in eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0. Using that concept, you have to calculate eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix A, that is x1, x2 and x3 are the eigenvectors of the matrix A. Corresponding to the eigenvalues of A. Once again, second step, find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix A, that is x1, x2, x3 are the eigenvectors corresponding to eigenvalues of A. Now, after calculating x1, x2 and x3, these x1, x2, x3 must be pairwise orthogonal vectors. What is the meaning of pairwise orthogonal vectors? I will explain you. Now, these eigenvectors are column vectors, means column matrices. First eigenvector containing 3 elements, column wise. Second eigenvector, third eigenvector. If you want to say first x1 and x2 are orthogonal vectors, means x1 transpose into x2 equal to, if you are getting 0, then that is nothing but these x1 and x2 are orthogonal vectors. Now, suppose my vector is x1, x2, x3. This is first vector, x1. In the same way, here x4, x5, x6. In the second vector, for example, I have taken like that. x1 transpose means row wise you write it. x1, x2, x3 row wise. Second vector x2, x1 transpose into x2. x2 is x4, x5, x6. Means first row, first column. You multiply those two matrices. Then if you are getting 0 number, first row, first column is definitely only 1 by 1. The order of this matrix is 1 by 3. This matrix is 3 by 1. 3 by 3, 3 cancel. Then 1 element. If you are getting 0, then x1 and x2 are orthogonal vectors. One thing you have to remember, this is very, very important. Suppose eigenvalues all are different. All are different, then no need to check this procedure. Means definitely whatever you are getting, those vectors, x1, x2, x3, those vectors are nothing but pairwise orthogonal vector, automatically pairwise orthogonal. We can write in the procedure clearly x1, x2 and x3 are pairwise orthogonal vectors. But suppose eigenvalues of A are not different. Means my eigenvalues are like this, 0, 3, 3. Means 3, 3, 2 times repeated. 3 is repeating 2 times. Means corresponding to lambda equal to 3, definitely we will get 2 eigenvectors. Sometimes if it is less than 1 vector also, that I will explain you after completion of this procedure. Then you have to check that one. x1, x2, x3 pairwise orthogonal vectors. Suppose any two are not pairwise orthogonal vectors, then you calculate another vector which is orthogonal to remaining vectors. Suppose, for example, x1, x2 and x3 are orthogonal. Now, x1, x2 are orthogonal and x2, x3 are not orthogonal. Then, which are orthogonal? x1, x2. From that one, you create another eigenvector. That I explained this concept in the problem while solving the problem. Means, compulsory x1, x2, x3 are pairwise orthogonal vector. Once again, this is very, very important. x1 after calculating x1, x2, x3 as eigenvectors of A. x1, x2, x3 must be pairwise orthogonal vectors. Suppose these are not pairwise orthogonal, you have to calculate new eigenvector which is orthogonal to remaining orthogonal vectors. Orthogonal vector concept definition formula x1, x2, if you want to say these two are orthogonal vectors, x1 transpose into x2 equal to 0. Like this you have to calculate. And after completion of this orthogonal process, orthogonal vectors process, construct a normalized model matrix, that is P cap. It is denoted by P cap. x1 by norm x1, x2 by norm x2, x3 by norm x3. This is normalized model matrix. Previously just model matrix means x1, x2, x3. Now here I am calculating x1 by norm x1, x2 by norm x2, x3 by norm x3. This is P cap model matrix. Now suppose what is norm x1, I will explain you. x1 equal to x1, x2, x3 is the eigenvector. Norm x1 is denoted by like this, two lines x1, again two lines like this. This is the notation of the norm x1. The formula equals to under root x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square. This is norm x1. Then like that you construct normalized model matrix. After calculating normalized model matrix, you calculate one expression, that is P cap transpose into A into P cap, which is equal to D. Therefore, P cap transpose A into P cap, if in calculation, if it is equal to D, then the matrix is diagonalizable. Here the diagonal matrix, again this D is the diagonal matrix whose diagonal elements are the eigenvalues of A. And here one important column is there, Px equal to y. This is nothing but orthogonal transformation. Px equal to y is orthogonal transformation. Once again I will explain the procedure step by step. Given matrix A equal to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is the given matrix. First step. Second step, find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix A. This is the second step. That is x1, x2, x3 are the eigenvectors corresponding to the eigenvalues of A. This is the second step. Third step. In the third step, listen carefully. x1, x2, x3 must be pairwise orthogonal vectors. The condition for the checking pairwise condition for that orthogonal vectors, x1 transpose into x2 equal to 0, then x1 and x2 are orthogonal vectors. You check x1, x2 and x2, x3 and at last x1, x3. Suppose any two are not orthogonal, then whatever we have x1, x2 are orthogonal vectors, from this one you create another vector, that is which is orthogonal to this x1, x2. Like this you have to create. After completion of this process, normalized model matrix P cap equal to x1 by norm x1, x2 by norm x2, x3 by norm x3. Calculate P cap transpose A into P cap. This you calculate separately. If it is D matrix, diagonal matrix, whose diagonal elements has the eigenvalues of A, then we can say that A is diagonalizable by orthogonal reduction. This is the procedure.